What's up, guys? This is Talisman Talks, episode 11. That's Lane Bryant.
That's Will McLeod.
And today we're joined by two girls on the Delaware softball team.
My name is Abby Stahl.
My name's Grace Singleton.
So how's your guys' morning going?
Pretty good, honestly.
It's going pretty good.
Besides
I
the fact
overslept
that
my
we're showing
alarms.
up late to the podcast.
I overslept. It's Apple's
No,
fault.
because the
Apple's
because
fault.
the
It's
alarms.
Apple's fault.
Because
It's
the alarms
Apple's
turned off.
fault. Apple and AI screwed me over this morning.
No,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
No, this is the way earliest
Earliest we've ever done a
podcast.
Sorry, guys.
That is on Grace.
No, it's fine. We're
Dude.
at it.
I'm a busy gal. What do you want from me?
Yeah, bro. I don't
I'm
know.
just kidding.
People started talking in our group chat, and I was so confused.
Dude, yeah,
about-
you guys were
She
saying
was like, "Yo,
a lot
I
of
interned
stuff
from
that was
Friday, but then like
confusing.
Monday and Tuesday
Well,
at
I was
2:30."
confused too because I didn't even know my own schedule.
Well, yeah, and then Will's like, yeah, so I can only do it during house, and then she's like, yeah, let's do it Monday, Tuesday after house.
It's okay.
I'm
Grace,
just,
Grace
I don't
is a
have
little
a house.
out of
I'm not
it.
even at school for house.
Yeah.
fair.
Grace is a little out of it because she ran into a fence this week.
I did. I ran into a fence full force because no one told me that a fence was there, and then I forgot my
With a
whole
car
life
or,
after
like,
that.
yourself?
Like
She was
with
playing
me.
softball.
I was playing softball.
And you ran
Like
into
you're trying
the
to track down
fence.
a ball?
Yeah, and I think the ball went over. I don't really remember. I ran full force into
I don't
the fence.
remember where it went either.
Wait, was
I
that this
How
week?
long have you been playing
Yeah.
softball?
What day?
Long time. Well, I'm looking up.
Monday.
I can't
And
really
you
see
ran
over
into
here.
a fence.
So I
Yeah, it's because the other outfielders are supposed to yell fence
There was
while
6
she
of
gets
them,
closer.
by the way.
Yeah, there's 6
Out
of
in
them.
the
Wait.
outfield,
Like
and
rotating.
nobody
I
was
thought there's like right, center, left.
There is, but they're rotating.
We had subs in.
Yeah, we had subs. And
So
they're
they were
supposed to yell
playing-
fence, and the infielders aren't supposed to, but I was sitting that third, I was like, maybe I should yell fence.
Maybe it looks like she's gonna run
And
into
it looks like
fence.
she's getting cutting close, and then bam, Grace is like, and then she pops back up and starts yelling at other people. It was kind of funny.
If I had enough air in me, I would have crashed out on everybody. But it's
Fair
okay
enough.
because I forgot my whole life after that.
It
So
was silly.
Wait, what time was your practice Monday?
Like 3. We always see you
Yeah,
running.
well, I was gonna say that I could have.
Oh, that's
There's
God.
a
Go
chance I saw
Will.
that, but I wish. I wish I saw that.
no, it's towards the end of practice. We had to cut it after that. We actually ended early that day.
Yeah, we did.
Like 40 minutes early.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's awesome hearing Coach T every day just screaming at you guys. It's hilarious.
At least there are us outsiders that hear it. Like, it's not just us that thinks he's, like, yelling at us. You know what I
Well,
mean?
it's like
No,
I
it's
feel
okay.
like it's a good yell. Though. It's
It's
not like
Yeah.
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
you better.
Yeah.
Not just yelling to yell.
He wants the
Maybe.
best out of us.
Yeah. Didn't you guys have a scrimmage yesterday?
We did.
Yes. Against
How
Marysville.
did that go?
It went honestly pretty good, but
You lost.
no. We
What was
lost
the
track
score?
of the score because,
You were
like,
losing
we were
something.
doing situation
after,
stuff.
Yeah, after
Okay.
the 4th or 5th inning, we started putting runners on the base to like give us situational work.
Yeah.
So like,
Before that, I think we were winning.
like, why didn't you just like play a normal game?
Because
good
scrimmages
question.
are like an opportunity to get subs in and get underclassmen in to give them varsity experience.
Yeah.
So is that like kind of what you do every scrimmage, or does it just determine like what the
It
coaches
kind
agree on?
of like, so they do it so because our big thing this year is not to like have starters right before season. Like he wants us all to earn our spots, and we never really like went through that this year. It was like whoever like he saw fit at the beginning of the season. So it's like kind of like, so like me and McKenna Coleman are going after it for third base right now. Yeah, no, so like it just gives them an opportunity to see other people in different positions and just like to see what we can do in other spots.
I know he's lying because there's no way he doesn't already know who's.
No, he
playing
definitely
what
does
spot.
have an idea of who he wants where, for
Yeah,
sure. I feel like every coach does. It's just like an opportunity to see other people in different
you
spots.
can look amazing in practice and hit off of a tee beautifully, but if you
It's
can't hit
different
off of
game.
a pitcher or like no situational work when you're in the game,
Right.
then it's different.
Yeah.
Like he knows your skills, but he wants to see how you can use your brain for it.
So you play third base?
I play third, yeah.
I thought you played catcher.
No.
Like
I also
early
thought
in high
I also
school.
thought
Oh,
that.
no.
Did you not?
No, never.
I thought you did.
No.
Where do you play?
I'm center field.
Well,
isn't that?
did you play baseball
Yeah.
growing up?
I used to.
I never played baseball.
way.
I feel like I'm the
Really?
only
Every
person.
kid had a baseball.
What position?
Really?
Me?
Yeah.
Gotta be the one where you don't.
It was.
He's gonna be like
Shortstop.
It was third and shortstop. Yeah.
Okay.
You played
Okay.
shortstop. Okay.
When I was not.
You were able to play shortstop. I
Before
thought
I was, yeah.
before.
Hey, it's alright. It's trust. Dude, our baseball team would be good if all the
If you were on
basketball
it.
kids from
Sorry.
like last year played. Dude, they could all play baseball. Like
What?
Jesse and Jake and a couple others, dude, they would
Oh,
always
really?
be so good at baseball.
Why?
I don't know.
Go, Dad.
I'm telling you. But our baseball team is just.
Class of 2024 was different.
Better hope you never interview a baseball player.
No, I joke with Kyle all the time. I always tell him they're trash. They probably lost in New Albany
Oh
yesterday.
my gosh.
Wait,
He was
100%,
telling me
man.
how bad they lost.
Oh no.
It was bad. He was like, I don't know if I can. He was just saying that, like, they just lost really bad. Like,
Yeah.
think of what Kyle would express how.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think I was talking to Noah, and Noah was just like, yeah, probably. But
He was like, yeah, they're booty
Well, Kyle
cheeks.
said he was pitching, and I was like,
He pitched at the end.
yeah.
well, if it, I mean, I don't know, but like, I'm pretty sure half the varsity team this year was JV juniors last year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They also had, like, 4 starters last year that
Left.
are left.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I don't know. Who is your favorite team, I guess, kind of like in the
Like-
OCC or around here? to play
Central
against?
Ohio.
Yeah. Like in the area.
Well, for the past couple of years, we have been playing Olentangy Liberty,
Mm.
and I
They gotta be
know
the best
quite a
ever.
few girls on that team, and I love seeing them and being able to play them. And they've always been a really good like competition for us, and so it's really exciting playing them. And they're technically not in our part of like the conference teams we
Yeah.
have to play, but it's really a competition, and I like seeing my old travel friends that play on that team. So.
My favorite team was Westerville North, but I don't think it will be this year. It probably will be because I have a lot of travel friends on that team, but their pitcher was also really good, and so it was really fun to hit off of a pitcher who doesn't throw like.
So, like, talking about the OCC, like, is our OCC, like, competitive, if that makes sense? Like, compared to all the other divisions, is our division, like, do you think other people will look at it and they're like, yeah, like, I'm not trying to play in that division type of thing?
Ew.
Or are they like,
Or
The
like,
teams-
please put
are
me
they
in
like,
there.
put me there now, I want to win.
The teams we play aren't necessarily like
So we blow.
the best. Well, they're good, but it's just like our biggest competition's always going to be Westerville North. Like
I was gonna say
and
they
I don't
won't.
know if so much this year.
I
so
don't
I'm
think it will
excited
be.
to
They
see.
don't have a pitcher.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited to see like what
Well, they
happens
have-
this year.
Mallory.
Yeah. Is
But
she
I
playing
don't
though?
think she was like a full-time pitcher.
No, not a
Yeah.
pitcher. No.
I feel
Yeah,
like
you got it.
Yeah, something like that.
I feel like Big
So-
Walnut
yeah.
seems like a softball school, in my
The
opinion.
big conference for like D1 softball though for high school is like Watkins, Lancaster, like that whole conference.
Watkins Memorial.
Yes, they are
Oh, they're
so
insane.
They're pretty
goated.
good.
I had a
Like
kid on
crazy.
They're
travel-
insane.
They actually mopped the floor with us that one year in Florida.
Actually,
freaking like
Oh.
we looked like we
that's-
were a 10U team.
You gotta be so mad though. Like you're
What?
traveling to Florida
And
to
you
play
play
a
a
team
team?
from Ohio.
Oh, we played like 3 teams in Ohio this
We
year. in
play
Florida.
Orange
So
this
then, like,
year
what's
in
the
Florida.
point, bro?
Orange?
Like,
play
to be
really?
in Florida.
Olentangy.
Well, yeah, like, Florida is fire and all, but like if
Yeah.
I'm
Did
going
you
to
just hear?
Florida,
What
They
she
play
said?
Orange this year.
so
Yeah.
you're
In
getting,
Florida.
So you're getting.
And Liberty and Harrisburg.
There's 3 L's. No, I'm joking.
Well, dude, I have a friend.
I'm joking.
I have a friend on my travel team who goes to Watkins Memorial, and there's like
Yeah.
negative people there. So how are they good? Like, there's like, are they D1?
Yes, they are so. Their softball team is so good, and Lancaster, their softball team's really good too. They have an LSU commit on their as their
LSU?
pitcher. Yeah, Ellis freaking U.
Lancaster?
Yeah, and
Have
then
they ever been good at
Anything?
I don't know. They're always in the top like 5 for softball.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And
That's
then
good, bro.
for right now, for Watkins Memorial, they have a Houston commit. And last year they had an OU commit and like 2 or 3 other D1 commits.
That's insane.
Dude, that
But-
sounds like.
So, wait, you said you guys go to Florida this year?
Yes, we do.
Is that a spring break trip?
Yeah.
Okay, I had that like a question, just like the baseball team. Where are they going? Aren't they going
South
to
Carolina. Or this year
I
they're
thought
going
they
to
were going to
Tennessee. Yeah.
Yeah,
so, like,
last year was South
Why
Carolina.
do they go on trips, but like no other team?
Yeah, no
does?
other-
Like
well,
soccer doesn't do it.
boys
baseball
lacrosse
doesn't
is
do it.
going to Florida this year.
Yeah, so spring sports get everything, and we get
girls lacrosse is the
Well, the
only
EE
sport
leaders
that
tap
doesn't go
out
anywhere.
every time before spring sports. So you get all the
Oh,
school
fair.
recognition, and we get to go to Florida.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah,
Fair.
that's fair.
Yeah.
I'd much rather go.
He said, "I don't care about
Honestly, me too. I like not getting the
I'd rather not
recognition.
have anybody watch me and be chilling in Florida than have the
Yeah,
guy watching.
period.
Yeah, I like it our way.
Yeah, I love Florida. Florida is my favorite trip ever. This year's gonna be really fun.
Yes,
I'm really
very
excited.
excited.
Hopefully stress free. So
Isn't Tiz Valley like really nice? Whenever we play soccer, they're like
their
they're,
school
like,
is
looks
nice, yeah, but their softball field was okay.
It's but
Their softball field kind of sucked.
There's not
Oh,
really a
shit. Oh,
good
shit.
softball field. I feel like our softball field's good. Out of all the fields we play on, Scioto's pretty good.
Yeah, wait,
I was
that
gonna say
actually-
Scioto's field is actually really nice, and
Yeah.
they have really good grass.
Yeah,
Is that your favorite place to play at around here?
Scioto
well, like
or
doesn't have to be in the
Yeah,
SEC,
Scioto.
like anywhere around
Oh,
here.
Like, is there a super nice
like
random
school,
team?
like school team
Super
or
nice
travel?
field. Orange had a really, really good field.
Oh yeah, Orange has a really nice turf field, except I hate turf. So
You don't like turf?
I really like.
Dude, we had to. I
Why
had a
don't you
game,
like turf?
and we had to play.
I playing third base, like you really have to.
Yeah.
When you play on turf, you have to literally count the hops.
Yeah.
I feel like
And it's just a lot of like mental.
They
like,
had an actual grass
games.
outfield, so I was fine. But I just
Yeah.
like getting to slide to
It's a
second,
lot
like
of, like,
halfway
mental work.
into the basement.
Right.
so good. I feel
Like and like I'm sitting there like when I'm playing on dirt I don't have to count the hops because I'm like okay I can expect the hop but there's a rock there like it might hit the rock and but like when I'm playing on
What?
like
when the
a
ball
hop, when
skips and jumps.
yeah,
Like,
skip
What's
yeah.
a hop?
And then
Get up and show us.
but when we're playing on turf I literally have to sit there as soon as it hits that 1 2 3 like as the ball's hopping because like that's how you expect it. I don't know.
no, yeah.
It helps.
Isn't like baseball turf different than like other turf though? I feel like it's gotta be.
It's
No,
I
I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
When I play on baseball fields,
I think it's
so
just-
much more different than like.
You play on baseball fields or
well,
soccer?
Sometimes like you can like fit a soccer field in a baseball in like the
Oh, really?
outfield.
Yeah, they do it
Football
at Cedar
games, they
Point.
do.
The Cedar Point complexes.
I didn't know that.
And it
Wow.
blows. Baseball turf is always awful.
I want to play at that tournament.
I
the
thought it was
Cedar
like
Point
all
one.
the same.
It blows. Dude, there's one Berlin has new turf fields,
Mhm.
and it's wood, like chips instead of turf pellets.
What?
Would it chip?
Nuh-uh.
My feet have never hurt more in my
Why
life.
the
Well,
freak
it's like-
would they do that?
It's not like playground wood chips. It's like little tiny like rubberized wood chips.
That
kind
is
of.
so
I don't know.
weird.
Is that not just the same thing as...
I don't think rubber and
That's
wood
silly,
chips
silly, silly.
go
Bro, don't
together.
ask me. I'm not the freaking turf guy.
It's not the turf god.
You tell him.
Sorry.
Alright, wait, this season,
When does the season start?
if you guys could predict kind of what your record would be, what would you
Wait.
say? I mean, definitely on the winning side.
Wait, Will,
Yeah.
you go first, and then
Can we
I'll
say,
go.
like,
We'll predict, and
percentage?
then we'll see if we're
Oh,
close
wait,
to
yeah,
their
let's
predictions.
guess. How many games do you play?
Like 20, right?
I don't really know.
Locked in, guys.
I don't
23.
know.
I don't know exactly. Okay, let's say
24.
we're playing
We
23 games.
Okay,
let's
yeah.
say.
All right, we can do an even number
How
to help my
many?
math.
Yeah, how many?
22. 22
22,
games.
Two?
Okay, okay.
Guys, I don't know that.
Okay.
Do you think you guys will be good this year, or like?
How tough's your schedule on like 1 to 10? 10 being you're playing Watkins Memorial every single day.
I feel like it's a little bit tougher than it has been.
I
in
feel like it's
past
like a
years.
4 up until tournament play.
Yeah.
Because
All right.
a lot
yeah, I
of the
got
teams
one.
in our conference, we don't face like Watkins Memorial competition up
Yeah.
until tournament play. And it used to be Westerville North we would face that kind of competition because they had Sophie and their defense is absolutely astounding.
Yeah,
Sophie.
Westerville North, that's one thing. Their defense is always like
Always on top of it.
always on top
Every
of
time.
everything. Their defense is stellar.
Stellar.
Yeah, like,
All right.
actually.
That's good.
All right, Will,
Thank
go.
you.
I'm dialing.
Well, I would say.
I have
If
to
you
do
say
the
what
math.
I'm
Wait.
I was gonna say like. Hang on, it's that math, right? Like
Oh,
15 and 7.
I just.
Yeah, that is right.
15 and 7.
That's 22.
Oh,
I was gonna say 17 and 5.
I was gonna say.
Because you said you don't play anybody hard until tournament, but
Yeah.
you still play like Orange.
But like you gotta
And
lose a
people
game
like that,
every
like-
day.
Petersburg is good too.
Do you play Perrysburg?
I feel
Yeah.
like we're
17
probably
in
gonna lose
Florida.
Perrysburg.
All right.
I was
then-
just, yeah.
What? There's 6 teams in the OCC. You play them all twice, and you said you're gonna beat them all. So there's 12.
Well, I
Yeah.
said 15 and 7. What do you guys think?
I was gonna say either 17 and 5 or 16 and 6.
I was between that and what I said.
I won.
Yeah.
What about you?
That was closer. So.
I think the same about Abby. I don't think we'll lose that many games, and I think the games that we'll lose are probably the games we'll be playing in like Florida.
Yeah, those are most definitely going to be our
many-
toughest games, and I'm so excited for it because
I'm really excited to
it's
see
gonna be good.
Perrysburg because we haven't seen them in a while.
since last year. Yeah,
How many games do you guys play in Florida?
4, 5.
How long are you there?
So
We
we're there for,
play
like, 4
3 days. I know that.
It's 1, 2 a game of scrimmage.
Yeah.
She's got it.
Explode
Like
over
4 or
and
5.
divide.
Carry the one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, carry the
Get
one,
myself.
maybe 6. I don't really know.
Maybe 6, maybe 7.
I can't even remember my own schedule. I don't know how to math.
Wait, so how many do you guys play like a day? Like 2 a day?
Games?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at the most 2.
Do you ever have like, when not on this trip, do you ever play like double headers, just like
Yeah.
random like Saturday?
We always have them set
Yeah.
up. Do we always play them? No.
Why?
And you just
Rain
They're
outs.
always set up for like a
Rain outs.
random Saturday.
yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
why have double headers? Like, is softball like
Extra games.
This is gonna sound mean, but like, is it easy enough where like it's not that tiring and you can play 2
Oh.
games?
I mean, in travel, you can.
Yeah.
I've played like 7 to 8 games in one day.
Right.
Yo, that
Because
is
it's not.
cooked.
Well, it's not like soccer. Like you're running the whole time.
yeah, I get mad if we play 1.
Yeah, like it's not like that. If you have enough pitchers and like catchers to balance out like their heavy work,
Yeah.
then the rest of the field can like compensate for that because you're not running the whole time. I mean, you're still running and putting in energy, but it's not like you're running back and forth across the soccer
Yeah.
field.
No, it's like travel. It's more games, but it's in a shorter amount of time. Whereas in school ball, you're playing like, at least for our schedule, every day, and it's like a full game, which can last for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah. No, that's.
So
Alright,
it's
a
like
lot.
kind of different.
I'm curious. So I saw this movie.
Okay.
It was like pro baseball movie. So I'm
Okay.
wondering, and it's about this dude who's a catcher, and then he's always complaining about his knees.
Oh yeah.
Is that like a
big
like,
thing? Yeah.
Like
It
like if
has
I was
to
a
be.
catcher from like middle school to high school, are my knees cooked for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Like that's one thing. If you're playing softball
Yeah.
or baseball, you're
That's
always gonna
Megan's
hear
knees
a
right
catcher
there.
say like every practice.
Like, ouch, my knees.
I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, my knees, or oh my gosh, my hips. But I complain about my hips every day. So.
Bro, I'd just like
That's-
sit there behind like
I would
the
just
base,
sit down. No, because you gotta go
the whole time.
right to second.
Bro,
I know.
there's no way.
That
I
was
could do
good.
that. I'd literally just be chilling there. Oh, there's no way I could do that.
I couldn't do it either.
No,
That's
I-
why I gave up when I was 10.
I got
Yeah,
Megan
me neither.
knees. I could do it.
You got Megan knees.
No, my knees
Wow.
are good, bro.
Z said that the other day.
She has Megan knees.
That she didn't because she's a catcher. She's
Oh.
like, I don't have Megan knees. I never had them because I couldn't. Like, I can't move my knees like that.
Like, okay, girl.
Okay.
You got
How
it.
is the off season, like, I guess practices or training? Do you guys like it, dislike it, or is it just whatever?
I personally love off season.
Same.
I loved off season so much because we have a really good assistant hitting coach. His name's Dave Daniel, and he ran off season.
Dave.
And yeah, we love Dave.
Dave Daniel.
And
call him
Daniel.
no, we call him Coach Daniel.
Well, that's what Coach T wants us to call him.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what Coach
Dave
T
gets
wants
mad
us
when
to
we
call
call
us.
up Coach Daniel. He's like,
Yeah.
don't fucking call me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Don't call him that. But yeah, I call him Dave because I've known Dave since I was like 6 years old. I love Dave. That's like a father figure to me. So I like trust him with my whole life. Whenever I have to call him Coach Daniel, I'm like, I slip up and say Dave, and I'm like looking around making sure Coach D didn't hear me. And but he runs it, and he's
Can't let the
one of the
Bengals
most
show.
knowledgeable like people I've ever met in my whole life. Like
And I'm in pants, too. It's like,
he like knows everything about anything. Like he and
So
he's the
we're
best.
glazing.
Yeah,
No,
bro,
he
actually.
truly
You literally
is.
just sat here and said he's the best man to
knows
ever
everything
grace
He
about
you.
truly is. Like he just is so
he
knowledgeable.
like is so confident and like nonchalant about it that like he could tell you like the world is ending and
Just
you'd be
call
like,
him
yeah.
nonchalant.
No,
Are
like
we-
he's
Yeah.
like
Gotta
so
meet this
like.
guy.
You gotta
Like,
meet
I gotta
Dave.
shoot this guy. Like, what is going on?
And then we also do lifting as well with Coach Conklin, and that's
Who's
always
Coach
really
Conklin?
good. Coach Jake.
The
Oh,
lifting
Jake.
coach.
Jake's the goat.
I like
like
Jakey
Jake.
Poo.
That's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. And by little, I mean a lot. That's really weird.
He hates when I call him that, but it was like an ongoing joke, like I think last year, and then I just call him that whenever he gets mad now.
So do you guys have plans at all to play
At the collegiate level.
and or just go to any kind of school?
Yeah, I plan to play softball at Wittenberg University next year, and I'm
Go Tigers.
Go Tiger up. So
Pause up.
Upward.
yeah.
Hey, well, that's
So yeah, I'm really excited about that.
that's sick.
Yeah.
Do you?
I'm not playing softball in college. I'm going for nursing, but I still have prerequisites that I have to get done. So I'm going to Columbus State for my first year, and then I'm taking my second half to get my STNA and study for my CNA, which is like
CNA. Is that
So-
like
Yeah.
well, it's like
T
it's just
smart.
like fancy way of like state state tested nurse's assistant. So I would be able to go work in a hospital under a nurse, and then when I graduate,
That's what my cousin does.
I can work. Yeah, it's awesome. I can work in like any clinical area that I want to when I graduate because I'll have my medical assisting license.
Wait,
Which
didn't
is why
say
I'm
what I-
interning, which is why I messed up my schedule really bad. I'm sorry.
that makes sense. Well, that sounds hard but cool.
It's really
I
fun.
was about to say something.
Should I have said what I would be doing?
Yeah. What are you going to school for?
I'm
Yeah,
going
brag
to
on
school
yourself, girl.
I'm double majoring
Hey.
in sports
Is that-
management and marketing
does that mean?
to become a sports
Two
manager.
majors?
Yeah, 2 majors.
Is that like a lot of
Like
this
two
stuff?
big heavy classes.
More
Yeah,
work.
shit.
And I want to become a sports
Tino.
marketer and work in pro sports.
Do you have to
So-
major?
Work
Or
for the
like
Bengals.
only minor?
Yeah,
Or the Reds.
that's the goal is to
Hey.
work in pro football. So
Let's go.
This is Talisman Talks, episode 11 with the softball team. I'm Grace Singleton.
and I'm Abby Stahl.